Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to Jim's 5 a.m. club. It's morning tea and I've just come for a walk up here to Martin Place, and it's the Thursday before the long weekend, the Easter weekend. It's the second time I've been to a Woolworths in 2 days and can't find Easter eggs anywhere. So it's amazing how the years have changed and how Easter has been relegated to third or fourth position, because most families these days put more emphasis on Halloween and celebrate Halloween with their children and friends and social media posts than what they care to do about Easter, which is very, very sad. Anyway, what I'd like to do today is do a reflection on Greek Independence Day. It's Thursday. Last Sunday I was down here for the memorial service for the 200th anniversary of Greece's independence, or its beginning of independence as a new state, the modern Greece. And once again, I was here on Sunday. There was a few dignitaries, there were a few representatives of Greek organisations, and the wreaths were laid. The memorial service was presided over by Bishop Seraphim, and it reminds us of the importance of such a monumental event. Because as somebody said the other day on Facebook, which I found very profound, is that Greece has never been at peace with the rest of the world, because Greece has always been defending democracy, defending its lands from invaders, and Greece has recognised and been the, I guess, the springboard, or the fulcrum that provided the world with ideals such as democracy, freedom, education, learning, and all of the social graces, the arts, the sciences, music, and you name it. But it's important to reflect on that Greece was occupied by a foreign power for almost 400 years. But once again, somebody was able to clarify the other day, but that not all of Greece was occupied. There are parts of Greece where the Ottoman Empire didn't get a foothold. And there are also parts of Greece that were not freed by the Ottoman or the Islamic State's control. But the important message for each and every one of us is that freedom and all of the virtues that Greece stands for and has always stood for are constantly under threat, and we need to continue to fight for freedom, for democracy, and for all of these tenets of Western civilization, so that we can continue to be able to express ourselves freely and not to be under the yoke of foreign powers. So it's great to be able to put into perspective that in order to maintain a status quo requires action, and it requires a lot of action by a lot of people. And as you can see here by the names of the wreaths, I guess Greece is united by its disunity. Greece has lots and lots of different subdivisions, and I guess that's what keeps it alive. Now, you just can't kill off Greece, because like the Medusa's head, or the Gorgon's head, I forget which one it was, with all the snakes, you cut one off and 2 or 3 will come back. And that's how Greece is. Greece was once defined by the 1500 city-states, and I guess these days Greece is defined by the many different splinter organisations that make it up, which I guess is an expression of the city-states that were around 800 to 600 BC. And it's through the competition of these city-states that we're able to set up over 500 colonies throughout Europe. And those colonies, those Greek colonies, competed against each other and were able to share, expand, integrate the Greek culture with the domestic culture to enhance not only that culture, but also the Greek culture as well. So I guess, where is this leading us? The important thing to understand is that freedom requires action. It requires action, it requires remembrance, so that we don't fall into the same mistakes and challenges. And we need to maintain sovereignty. Each country, each organisation, each family and each person needs to maintain sovereignty over their decision-making process and over their choices that they make in their life, and not to be told what to do and not to be imposed on by other people, to have the freedom to make your own choices, to be productively defiant without fear of being humiliated or ostracised. And on this point here, I also want to make a point that I have observed a number of posts that come from some Greek Facebook groups, which are very, very demeaning of the fellow Greeks. And I guess the important thing for us as a ethnicity, as a group, is to understand that we need to cooperate and work together, because as a strong fist, as a strong group, as a united group, we are very, very strong. But when there's disunity and politics at play, then we become easy targets for all and sundry. So thank you very much for joining me on this reflective moment of Jim's 5 a.m. club, where I was happy to come up here to Martin Place. So I've got to tell you, I was a little bit worried that these wreaths would have been packed up and taken away, because in other years I've come up here after a couple of days and they've been removed. But I think in other years they've probably been, because it's been so close to Anzac Day, that it's caused a pack-up of them. Anyway, let's finish off with a positive affirmation. I'm alive, I am well, and I feel absolutely great. To my friends and family, stay committed, stay connected, stay reasonable. But I also see here, which is something which is a bit of a concern, that somebody's gone out there and stuck stickers on the brass soldier, which is a little bit silly and disrespectful. So those sorts of things aren't creating favours for us, because I'm sure that there's going to be a complaint issued to the organisers of Independence Day, because that sort of activity is desecration, because this is a cenotaph. So we need to be mindful and respectful that this cenotaph here to the unknown soldier represents all unknown soldiers. And to put stickers on a statue You can imagine if it happened in Greece, how disappointed we would be. And it's uncalled for to happen here at the Cenotaph. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me on this episode of Jim's 5am Club. It's Thursday. It's the Thursday before the long weekend, before the Easter weekend for the non-Eastern Orthodox Christians. So I wish everybody a happy Easter, and may you enjoy it with your families, and may God bless each and every one of us. So thank you very much once again, and I'll finish up now. And I look forward to coming back to you again at lunchtime from another location with another message, a message of empowerment, and we'll hopefully use it to be the wind beneath our wings and to help us live, learn, and pass it on. So thank you to everybody, and we'll chat again. Bye for now. Γεια σας. Και ζήτω η Ελλάδα, ζήτω η ελευθερία.